morning, students. As you all know that there is a situation of lockdown all over India. So Pratap University has decided to provide you with online lectures. So here I am with my online lecture. My name is Aditya Kumar Goyal, and today I will start the lecture on consumer behavior. That is individual determinants of consumer behavior. So shall we start? Start करते हैं. Consumer behavior, individual or psychological determinants. First of all, we should know what is consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is the study of behavior of consumer, how consumer behave in a particular way, how they shop, at what time they shop, what products they prefer, what brands they like, at what price, and at what time they like to buy the products. This is all about consumer behavior. We have already covered 3 units on it, and we will move forward now. Our topic is determinants of consumer behavior or individual determinants. So individual determinants, there are 5 main individual determinants. We will move one by one. That are motivation, perception, learning, attitude, and personality. We will study one by one. First, take on motivation. So what is the role of motivation? Why people buy? Because of their motivation. So motivation is nothing but our internal desire, our urges, our needs to buy something. Or most basic form, it is our internal wish, our desire or urges to take a certain action in a particular way. That is motivation. मोटिवेशन का मतलब है हमारे अंदर की फीलिंग्स, हमारी डिजायर्स जो हमें मजबूर करती है कि हम पर्टिकुलर दिशा में एक्शन लें. ये मोटिवेशन होता है. लेट्स टेक अ बेसिक एग्जांपल लाइक वी आर थर्स्टी, वी आर हंग्री. व्हाट वी नीड वाटर, देन वी नीड food to fulfill our hunger or thirst. This is a basic example of motivation. Motivation can be treated as simply from basic desire of hunger or food to a scientific desire to reach space. It is also a type of motivation. So motivation means internal desire, our urges or our wishes, desires to take action in a certain way, which compels us to take action in a certain way. This is called motivation. मोटिवेशन वो डिजायर है हमारी जिससे कि हम सर्टेन वे में एक्शन ले सकें. मोटिवेशन कहलाता है. Marketers try to understand the motivation level or motives of the consumers to so that they can sell out the goods to them. कंज्यूमर्स की मोटिवेशन को जानना जरूरी है. कंज्यूमर की मोटिव्स पता होंगे मार्केटर्स को तो आसानी से अपने गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज टारगेट करके उन्हें बेच सकते हैं. तो फर्स्ट मोटिवेशन थ्योरी वाज गिवन बाय इब्राहिम मास्लो. There were physiological need, safety needs, security needs, esteem needs, and ultimately self-actualization. So Abraham Maslow has given these 5 level of needs. According to him, physical needs they are basic of nature, like need of food, water, shelter, etc. When a person completes this level of need, he move on to safety needs. Safety needs is nothing but a need of safe environment. safe environment for his family. This is his safety need. When safety needs are fulfilled, he will move on to security needs. Security here means security not only physical but financial security, security of job. If this ladder of need is fulfilled, now he will move on to esteem needs. Esteem needs means he want to be socially accepted. He want to be enjoying a social status. He will require a friendly relations. He want to be accepted from others. And self-actualization need is the need of highest level. This is highest level need. He want to achieve the highest point in his life. If I want to become a marketing professional, if I want to become a CEO of the company, this is my this could be my self-actualization need. So in the case of customers belonging to a certain level will have that level need. Like if consumer will want a basic product, for take an example of mobile, he will be satisfied with basic mobile. Now if he want to enjoy higher benefits or advanced features, then he will move on to purchase some advanced smartphone. So this can be understood by marketers to produce good quality products so that they can sell out to their customers. What is perception? Perception means how our mind receives information, how it organizes that information from the environment, and how it interprets that information. That is perception. परसेप्शन का मतलब है हमारा माइंड किसी इन्फॉर्मेशन या डेटा को कैसे रिसीव करता है, कैसे अपनी माइंड में उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करता है और कैसे उसका इंटरप्रिटेशन निकालता है, मतलब उसका मतलब कैसे निकालता है, समझता कैसे. दिस होल प्रोसेस इज नोन एज परसेप्शन. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. सपोज देयर इज अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर and there is some water in it.
Start.
So there is a glass of water half filled with water. If I ask something from you to describe it, someone might describe it like this glass is half full of water. This glass is half filled, half full of water. And some other person might describe it, this glass is half empty. So this is called perception. Same stimulus is there. Stimulus means same environment factor is there. Like here stimulus is a glass full of water, and some two persons are describing this glass on the basis of their perception in different ways. One person is saying that it is half full of water, that is half full water, and second is saying that this glass is half empty. So both things are right, but their viewpoint of viewing the things is different. That is called perception. In perception, our mind receives information, interprets it, and gives meaning to its environment factor. This is called perception. So marketers need to understand the perception of consumers, and according to those perception, they translate these perception into final product or goods or services. This is called perception. Perception means receiving information and organizing that information and interpreting that information. So different people understand the same thing in different ways because of their perception. Perception is made from their experience, their prior knowledge also. Like if a person receives an advertisement from TV, he is receiving an TV ad information. He organizes it. Organize it means he settles that information into his mind and he try to understand the meaning according to his prior knowledge and experience. This is called organizing. And interpretation means now we try to understand the meaning of that ad this ad he may find it suitable for him, otherwise he may find it useless and he may ignore it. This is interpretation. So we human beings having different perception because of different factors, like we can be motivated to things which have bigger in size, which have contrast in color. We give our notice to a sudden loud noise. So these are perception variables which marketers take care of while putting some information on ad before consumers, while introducing a new product, or while selling out the old ones. So this is all about perception. So marketers here need to address the perception of their customers. Marketers, if they understand the perception of their consumers, they will be able to make goods according to their perception, and in the end, ultimately they will enjoy great profits because of having deeper understanding of the perception of their consumers. So our third point is learning. What is learning? Learning is the process of acquiring some information. To learn means to acquire something. Learning is nothing but the permanent change in the behavior due to some experience. It may be said as permanent change in the behavior. Permanent change in the behavior. Due to some experience. As a process, it has some steps like drives, cues, response, and reinforcement. Let's understand this with an example. Drives. Suppose a person A is thirsty. He is thirsty means it is a drive. Thirst here is drive. Q is nothing but environment factors that is present in our external environment. That could be here. If he is thirsty, then Q is a soft drink. A person is extremely thirsty, he wants a soft drink, it is Q. And response is he acquired that soft drink, purchase a soft drink, and take a soft drink. And after taking that soft drink, his thirst is quenched. Now he is satisfied with this cold drink. So reinforcement means he will again purchase, he will repeat that habit. Again purchase. So in the end he will again purchase, that he will make a habit और again purchase करता रहेगा. तो इसकी क्या learning हुई यहाँ पे? तो this cold drink or soft drink is easily available and it is capable of quenching his thirst. जो easily उसे available हो गई थी cold drink, उसने उसकी प्यास बुझा दी. तो उसकी learning हुई, उसे एक अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा और उसको रीइंफोर्समेंट करने का मतलब यहाँ ये है कि उसको बार बार परचेज करेगा. दिस इज कॉल्ड रीइंफोर्समेंट. यहाँ लर्निंग हुई, तो लर्निंग हुई एक्सपीरियंस के द्वारा. तो लर्निंग इज नथिंग बट परमानेंट चेंज इन बिहेवियर ड्यू टू सम एक्सपीरियंस. अर्लियर ही वाज नॉट knowing about that cold drink, but because of thirst, because of some drive, he used that cold drink and in the end he is satisfied, and this is called reinforcement. Because of this satisfaction, because of this response, he will again and again buy the product. This is called learning. So as a marketer, the marketer should understand the learning of their consumers, what consumers are learning, because if they are not learning, marketers are not learning from consumers behaviors, that they will not be able to translate that learning into their products. So to marketers, it is very essential to understand the learning. What customers are learning from their products, because customers' taste and preferences keep on changing because of this learning. If they are not satisfied, they have learned that this product is not good, they will switch on to some other product. So to have deeper understanding of learning, consumer behavior need to be studied. So learning is very important for them. Our fourth point is attitude. What is attitude? Attitude means our liking or disliking. It is called attitude. What we like, what we do not like. This is attitude. Attitude is nothing but the predisposition It is the mental predisposition to behave in a certain way. Towards any people, object, or things. How we look things, this is our attitude. We have mental disposition, mental set, that we will think that thing according to our mindset. This is our attitude. We like something, we favor something, we disfavor something. We are not in favor of something. This is our attitude. This attitude develops gradually because of our experiences, because of our interaction with our family, friends, our teachers, and our reference groups. In the same way, customers form their attitude according to their reference group. Like this follows some celebrity, and that celebrity is endorsing some product. The customer will automatically buy that product because of the appeal of their celebrity. So the positive or favorable attitude is being formed because of that appeal. This is an example of favorable attitude. And we dislike something. We dislike the habit of smoking. This is our attitude because of it is framed by our reference group, that is our family. Our family or moral values teaches us that we do not be in the habit of smoking. We do not smoke. So this is bad habit. So this is our attitude not to smoke. In the same way, customers favor something and customers disfavor something. So marketers need to understand the consumer behavior and understand the attitude of the customer, because if they do not know the attitude, customer will not buy, because the things which they are going to manufacture should be according to that attitudes only. Marketers keep on targeting attitudes, keep on confirming attitudes, keep on changing attitudes. To change the attitude is very difficult. For changing the attitude, they have to first understand the attitude that they should depict the need of changing the attitude by introducing some new features in the product, by introducing some latest innovative things adding in it. This is all about attitude. So attitude is a very important thing for marketers to address while studying the attitudes, how attitudes forms, how attitudes can be changed. This could be a vital source of information for the marketers. Now we have finished attitude. Now we will start with personality. Last topic of this main head is personality. What is personality? As the name suggests, person. It is related with person. How a person is different from other. It is personality. Personality is sum total of his inner traits, his physical features, his intellectual. This is called personality. Personality is nothing but a total of his physical qualities, his emotional qualities, his mental qualities. This is personality. Personality is not only physical, it is mental also. It is the whole set of mental, physical and moral characteristics of a person. How a person behave in a certain way in some situation. That is because of his personality. एक पर्सन किसी एक परिस्थिति में किस प्रकार से बिहेव करेगा इस पर्सनैलिटी पर डिपेंड करता है. Personality is a broader term. It takes care of both internal and external traits of an individual. So let's take an example of personality. How consumers show their personality while purchasing. A person who want to be look very manly, what he will purchase? He will purchase some macho product, like to show manly. He will purchase a macho product like for automobile. He will purchase for bike. He will purchase a Royal Enfield to look macho, isn't it? Example is Royal Enfield. And person who will look for some comfort. They want easy and comfortable lifestyle. He might go for Hero Honda bike or Splendor bike simply for comfort loving. Comfort loving personality, that is called Splendor bike. Is quite suitable. So personality is nothing but which consumers show in their behavior. Consumers purchase those products which are matching their personality, which are matching their attitude, which suits their perception. So these are the factors, all like motivation, perception, learning, attitude and personality. These are the psychological factors which actually influences the decision of buying of a person. So that's all about the topic, and we will meet in next topic very soon. Thank you so much. Thank you.